Hey YouTube, what is up? I'm back from the dead one more time to make another video. I decided to go to NATS this year with a couple of my friends. We flew into Austin and then drove to Dallas Fort Worth, so that's pretty much what this vlog is. One thing is there's no video from inside the convention center like last year I did. They basically ban people that actually go in the convention center and record, so I didn't want to get banned from playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Although Nim was actually like a combat photographer, ducking judges left and right and getting some good footage, so yeah, definitely check him out too.
Ooh.
Those probably just as bad.
Yo, it's $12 for an egg sandwich.
I have to record video?
No, it doesn't record video.
You know, I don't know.
It has a microphone.
You know.
I don't know, Jack. Does it record video?
No. How do we make Joe PS a thing?
How do we make Joe PS a thing?
Just to give some context to what Joe PS is, basically all the way from New York to Newark, which is where our flight was, my dad was backseat driving my mom, and he called it Joe PS, so that's kind of what the story is. He would tell her after she missed turns, not before, just because he wanted to be right.
Well, we let my dad just fucking not shut the fuck up.
That shit is hilarious.
My dad busts my mom's balls literally every day.
You didn't make that left turn? I'm not rerouting. That's on you now.
He's like, no, you made the wrong turn, but I didn't tell you when it happened just because I wanted you to know later how much more right I was. All right, so where are we going, Lewis?
Going to Austin.
And then after Austin?
Going to Fort Worth, Texas for Yu-Gi-Oh! National Championships.
Yes. By the end of it, I'm going to be his color.
And I'm going to look Dominican.
I forgot you were in Dominican for a second. I was like, oh, aren't you Dominican?
This guy's so racist.
It's Colombia, all right. I know, you were in the jersey. Thoughts on going to Austin? Oh, thoughts on going to Austin, Texas, Jack?
I'm gonna die.
Why?
I'm way too white.
I brought suntan lotion. Wait, sunscreen.
That's not enough.
I brought sunscreen.
It's not enough.
That natural protection.
Lewis said he doesn't need suntan lotion or sunscreen because he has a tan. Lewis is gonna have cancer by the end of it.
That's okay. Shout out to Godfrey, who's in Japan or coming back from Japan. Fuck you.
Godfrey, I can't go to NATS because I'm in Japan. When do you come back? Oh, the day before NATS. Chang.
And it was at this moment that the lady in front of me decided to close the window in the middle of me filming it. She reached behind her chair to do this, I like to point out, but yeah, she apologized later.
Alright guys, we just got out of the airport. We're gonna go get some fucking barbecue.
We already cut off one person, New York style.
Shout out to Colombia for getting numero uno spot.
First place in Group H.
I'd just like to point out that Lewis said number first, and leave it at that.
Jack in the back.
Building a bridge here.
That's a real nice shoulder you got there.
Dude, they're building a bridge here.
Yes, of course they're building a bridge. It's a fucking...
Yo, shout out to the TSA for letting Vincent bring this jank-ass microphone.
Yeah, it looks like an actual bomb. It's like taped together and there's string holding shit together and there's wires running around. Yo, I was the only one that didn't get my bag checked.
Yeah, that was super weird.
It was great because I had not only all the electronics they told me not to have in my bag, but also a whole bunch of liquids. And this, you can't see the microphone, but it looks really bad.
Where's the city, Luis? Where is the city?
You think I see the city?
Lanes to turn left onto East Riverside Drive.
Riverside Drive?
Use the left two lanes to turn left onto East Riverside Drive.
Is that where they have the barbecue?
In the middle?
In that big building?
Yes, that's where the barbecue is.
Sweet.
And surprisingly enough, Lewis wasn't lying. They literally serve barbecue in the Austin city capitol.
So thoughts, Lewis, on the barbecue?
Definitely have a really good start already on food.
I gotta try and not knock this shit over. Oh yeah. We found these rideshare scooter things and we're basically just dicking around with them right now. You pay like $1 and then every minute it's like another 15 cents or some shit, but you get to ride them super far. And it's really, really cool actually. You get to pick up some speed, so we're gonna fuck around with these things. We're also by the Capitol. Big building. Here we go.
Good skirt!
Oh man.
It's a red light.
That made that even better. You almost ran a red light.
It's a red light.
Dude, he almost ran a red light and he almost died.
And just to clear up any confusion, that is not my sound guy. I don't know who that is. It was just a random guy walking around with a microphone. Maybe eavesdropping? I don't know.
Oh yeah?
She was mad.
Oh yeah.
That downhill was ridiculous.
That was fun though.
You almost died, dude, honestly. Like, you literally ran a red light, and there was a guy parking right there, so you almost ate the
him?
dust. Yeah. There's a guy, like, parking, the curb was, like, 3 feet tall, so...
I don't know. I'm from New York. They hit me, they pay me. That's it.
This place is nice.
It's beautiful, dude. Definitely
It's cute.
really nice.
This city makes me realize how shitty New York is. Like... Don't cry, Lewis. Alright, so we just finished eating on the scooters. I see you back there, Jay. Now we're gonna go get some home slice, which is apparently New York style pizza in Austin. So, you know, get some good pizza.
Or we could cancel anything that sounds cool and just go to Wendy's right there.
Yo, 4 for 4?
4 for 4.
Por favor. Por favor.
Direction suggestion. Have a cool baseball field we can go to.
Yeah, I never had a dad, guys. Let's go to some place baseball.
Yeet. I gotta stop saying yeet. I say it after like every fucking sentence now. I'm stuck saying it. We arrived at Lit City, boys.
I bet you're wondering why I called you here to this meeting.
Alright, let's eat some fucking pizza.
You can play it through goal. I think the best entrance of that deck are permanents and fairland. You really don't think the branch cards are that good?
I don't think so, dude. Because it's the only plus side of them is like if I engage and get Ash and I don't have anything, I lose. If they Ash the Issol, at least I have Issol later. And then I can activate the second effect. So.
Alright, so we just ate at home slice. The pizza was pretty poppin'. Thoughts, boys?
It's not New York, but it did some justice. The crust was on point though.
The crust was like the best part of it. Honestly, it was dry and crispy. The top was juicy, it's pretty nice.
There's speed limit for this shit.
Skiing past Rooster Teeth Ski.
Destination is on the right.
Yeet.
Alright, now we gotta pull over somewhere and fucking figure out where we're going from.
Ski. Alright, so I'm the most minus man on earth. I fucking left my camera charger in New York. So the battery's already... Oh, my battery went up. From 2 to 1, so
I guess it was all that heat.
Maybe I can stretch it a little bit, but if the quality changes, it's because I'm recording from my phone. Because
he's negative.
I went level 3 minus. I went fish minus. All right, so we flew into Austin. It took 4 hours. We ate a bunch of food. Tried to stalk Rooster Teeth, didn't work. And then we fucking drove for 3 hours. Oh, my battery went down to 1, so this is great. We drove 3 hours from Austin to Dallas, and we just got here. So. Taking those hard L's.
Just to give you guys a heads up, this is basically going to skip straight to day 1 because we couldn't record in the convention center, so I didn't really have any footage. So sorry about that. Didn't do anything else except get a taco spot called Velvet Tacos. The tacos were actually really fucking good. We went there I think 4 times in total. Like 2 in one day and then once every other day. So we really like Velvet Tacos. But anyway, this is just going to be day 1 from here on out, so I didn't want to confuse you guys.
Beautiful fucking...
Ooh, yeah. Let's look at Lewis's max goat, max die. Ooh, every die.
Isn't that pretty?
And the judge.
Also, Fanta, please sponsor me, but this shit is fucking bomb. You heard it here first.
Also, Lewis, when are you going to get those limited edition ones that come black and gold? There's
whenever I find one, that shit's getting bought 100%. They go 1 to 100, you got to 100. You want 120, you got 120.
Oh, dude, I'm like super zoomed in. Fish told me he could have got one for 40.
And for all of you who went to Nats or even didn't go to Nats and didn't know, all the Millennium Item die have a very, very rare variant version of them that you can get the exact same ways you get the rest of them. You just randomly get it when you play in Nationals or I guess in a YCS later on. And they're black with gold dye color around them, and they're really, really hard to get and really expensive.
So yeah, now we're just gonna dick around, do some random shit.
Play some goat.
Play some skirt, goat.
Matching shirts.
Oh yeah. Team X5 Blue Eyes drop.
It's just fucking annoying. I have 2 Chaos Sorcerers and a Thunder Dragon in hand, right? This guy goes fucking card destruction. Literally 3 Darks banished off Noblemen's. And I can't play the game.
Needless to say, but Jack lost that game of goat.
Yo.
Oh, and we met Simo.
Oh yeah, I had him sign my water like 9 times.
I haven't signed my fucking water. Oh yeah, all the signatures.
How many times did you get him to sign it?
I got him to sign it like 5 or 6 times, I think.
That's ridiculous.
I got Rolling Fang in the top corner.
You could ask Roland anytime. He lives like.
I know, but I just happened to see him. And I got Jonathan Moore here. Got Simo, the favorite one. Sorry, Vinny.
It's okay.
And then I got Team Sam
anymore.
over here. You know what? Fuck it. Sign it, Vin. Let's go. I want your signature on this shit. I'll record it.
I'll put a big ass X on this.
Oh yo, he got Patrick Hoban to sign his Upstart Goblin.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's fucking funny.
I was there for that.
I'm gonna do it in the tail.
She's like, come. I was like, where's Shaq?
All right.
I was gonna be commentating.
Skirt, neat.
Thank you, sir.
Ski. Yeet. Oh, what the fuck? There's a wheel on my nuts.
All right. Let's play some goat. Get some tacos for the fucking 15th time.
Fuck yeah, Velvet Tacos, best spot here.
And it was at this point that we went to Velvet Tacos yet again. We actually decided to go to a cowboy store because we were in Texas, and they sold some crazy shit. They had some really, really expensive shoes there. We all, well actually not all of us, 2 of us got cowboy hats. Me and Jack, our heads were too big to buy hats. Kind of a weird problem to have, but my friend Fish and my friend Lewis were both able to successfully buy cowboy hats, and Fish also managed to unintentionally insult the shopkeep's mother, so we had to leave pretty quick, but it was still pretty fun nonetheless. Oh yeah, and right before we went to the hat store, we also actually got some In-N-Out, which was alright. I mean, I thought it would be a lot better, to be honest. The fries were alright, the burger was good, the shake was pretty decent. I don't know, that one didn't live up to the hype for me, actually. In-N-Out was kind of a letdown, but it was still decent.
Alright, right here we got a wild Steven fighting against a Luis Gomez Robles. Oh, discard for turn. Real nice. Oh, right over here, what kind of hand advantage is he working with? Oh my god, he's got pot of greed.
Draw for turn.
Activate the pot of greed. Wait.
Oh, thanks.
Steven might have a response in end phase.
Hey, we lit.
He delinquent duoed, but he did not get the pot of greed. No, he did not.
Back.
Alright.
Morphin jar again.
Go.
Draw for turn.
Oh man, Boku no turn. Activate pot of greed.
Draw.
Oh
Heavy.
shit. Oh my god. Get rid of that.
Give me a big bite to coach it.
What'd you
Man,
snatch to?
Oh shit.
Why don't you book the stuff?
Why wouldn't you book what you snatched? Oh my god, he snatched steal to snatch steal. Dude, my thighs are killing me. I'm stuck like this.
Whoa, you just shoot.
Someone kick him in the nuts. Steve, kick him in the nuts, quick.
Oh my god, battle. Ding. Minus. What did you draw for turn right there? Let me see, Steve. Oh yeah, it's nice to Koichi. Wait, that's your graveyard. Oh, he drew Serpent. No, that Serpent's dangerous.
And it was at this point that we had run out of shit to do, so we actually found a ton of die, like a box of really, really small die, and we just started chucking these things full force at each other. I just watched that die bounce off Jack's head. That's really funny. And then Jack tried to hide under the blanket. It wasn't working out well for him. The audio is muted because I forgot to turn on the microphone. So it was pretty fucking funny. I actually got nailed pretty good in about 10 seconds. You'll see what I'm talking about. But Jack's shield tactic really didn't work, and we actually, believe it or not, at the end of our vacation, found every fucking die we threw, which is, I think, the more impressive part of all this shit.
Yeah, I'm glad nobody heard any of the things you were saying. It was super racist. Oh my god. Steven got in the fucking face.
Oh, that's
Fuck that. I'm loading up my ammo.
Oh my asshole! Man down. Dude, no. Smoke dog. Take a fire. Take a fire.
Wait, what did I roll?
I can't breathe.
What did I roll?
Dude, I stepped on this glass fucking case right in the middle of my foot and you hit me in the asshole. I'm gonna die. No.
Okay. Oh fuck.
Skeet. Oh, no, shit. No.
Where'd it go? Yeet.
And just to give you guys a little more context, like last time, this is skipping straight to pretty much the end of day 2 because we couldn't record at the convention center. We went down to this waterfall thing. We actually managed to take some, what I think is cool pictures and videos and shit like that. So that's pretty much it. We didn't play day 2, all we did was do some trades. And thanks to a couple high rarity vendors, I was actually able to finish off, or, you know, aside from like 2 or 3 cards, finish off my max rare goat deck. I'm only missing a TP morphing jar or 2 and a super serpent really. So yeah, it felt pretty good to actually finally get most of that goat deck done too. Alright guys, well my Nationals dream has officially died. I lost in time because I got sphere moded against True Dracos and he flipped rivalry on me and I did not side in Gaga Cowboy. We were in time. I had burned him for Gaga. I burned him off a Dolphin for 500. I used Instant Fusion and I started my combo and then I was super fucked. The only thing I could have done was make Gaga, which was a warrior, and I could have fucking made it, but I didn't side it in. I could have made it, but I didn't side it in. I would have put him 300 life points under me in turn because it was on my main phase. I had Invoker on field. I had a Suprex. I could have summoned the last Suprex in my deck, but no dice. I just didn't side it in. I didn't think it would come up because we had 15 minutes left before we started that game, so I didn't think we were going to go into time. But it is what it is. I guess the dream's alive next year. We'll try again. Maybe we'll get the whole team this time, including Kasim. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm probably going to bum around the convention center now, hang out a little bit, and do some trades. My camera's dying, so this is probably the last video I'm gonna make. And as always, guys, don't forget to click subscribe because it's free, it's fun. And I'll see you in the next one, which will probably be next year.